Welcome to Real Estate Grad School. We coach experienced real estate agents to create and build the habits and systems that rapidly increase your income, build your team, and allow you a much greater peace of mind. I'm Rich Levin. I've been coaching experienced real estate agents for over 20 years to exceptional success. Come and learn. On yesterday's live call, I was asking for ideas, now that we've finished marketing, what we might want to do next. And these three suggestions came up, and there seemed to be agreement among the other people on the call that these are good suggestions. So these are the requested topics. I call it the best schedule for working weekdays, getting listing appointments, and lead generation specifics, like the way we've gone over marketing to go over other types of lead generation with the same kind of specificity, same kind of detail. Thought those were all good suggestions, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to start today and start the topic of best schedule for working weekdays. Now, as I began putting this topic together today, I realize it's a big topic. I know it'd be really easy, really nice for me to give you a schedule that worked for you and put it on the screen and have you all copy it and follow it starting tomorrow. That's just funny because it's so much bigger topic than that. You're going to make a schedule. There are going to be lots of commonalities in the schedule. There's going to be lots of things we'll do like each other. Each of your schedules is going to be somewhat different and based on a lot of things. So it's going to be a work in progress. The whole process of creating and building and keeping this schedule is going to be a work in progress that will probably take months. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to start on it even today. So don't try to learn everything we're going over today. Don't even try. Just pick up pieces. As a matter of fact, pick up pieces as we go, but if you can just take one piece out of today, one piece out of each day, you'll win like crazy. And if you try to pick up more than that, you'll probably fail. Over time, you'll end up picking up more pieces and putting all the pieces together. So let's get started. Now, I said there are 5 categories of skills to be successful, 5 skill categories. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because 2 of these categories will prevent you from keeping a schedule, certainly prevent you from your best schedule, without a doubt. I'm calling it, these will prevent you from your best schedule success. The first one, 2 of them, knowing your goals and knowing where you stand. If you don't have goals, you will not be able to create and keep a schedule, I guarantee it. If you don't have goals, if you're not looking at your charts regularly, there's no chance, 0, that you're going to be able to keep a schedule.
That's because you don't really look at your goals. You don't really take your goals seriously. And that's a big problem, a complete deal breaker when it comes to scheduling. Second one is your attitude and mindset. If you have an attitude that I'm a disorganized person, don't manage my time well, I'm not disciplined, if any of those thoughts are in your consciousness about yourself, you will not be able to build a successful schedule. It won't happen because a person like that can't do it. But you're wrong about yourself if that's at all the way you feel. You are organized, you are disciplined. You know what? You've gotten to this point in your life with your business, with your friends, with your family, with your health, and the places where you have chosen to be organized and disciplined and manage your time, you've accomplished a lot more, but you've all done it. So just lose those thoughts or it will stand in your way from succeeding at this. You are going to be able to be more organized, more disciplined, and manage your time better when we're done, but not great, just better. It's going to be better enough to give you a much better schedule. And then those other things don't really apply to best schedule topic, although this is exactly organization, time management, and system. So I call it best schedule for working weekdays. Best schedule for working weekdays. And the goal is, number 1, to create your own personal best schedule. Because there will be a lot of things in common. Your schedules, many of your schedules look the same. So it's not like each person's wildly different. But the goal is for you to create your best schedule. A schedule with a goal of facilitating a much higher income. You want to create a schedule. If that schedule gives you ensures that you're going to create, it's going to facilitate a much higher income. And You're going to create the best schedule that's smart and flexible enough that it's easy for you to follow every day. It's just not even likely, it's easy for you to follow every day. So create the best schedule. Simple, that's it. No more on the list. Create the best schedule that ensures you earn more. It ensures that you're going to keep this schedule. It's flexible, smart enough, although it may take time to put in place. I'll probably run over like 5 minutes here because of the time I wasted with sound and all that. Okay, a few agreements. I want us to agree, being bold and saying, we agree. We agree that each agent's best schedule will be personal and different from other agents. So we'll learn from each other. We'll learn from agents. My clients who are very successful, we'll learn from them. We'll learn about best schedules, but don't try to fit yourself completely into somebody else's schedule. Yours will be unique to you in many ways. We can agree on that. I hope we can agree on that. I hope we can agree that finding the best schedule will take months of trial and error and building discipline and building habits, months for sure, for certain. But a year from now, you can have a schedule that's killing it, and you may need it more in a tough market. Number 3, you can and will start, if you choose to, immediately from the things we even learned today. Just these little pieces I've given you already. You may already be lining up your mind for what you're about to do. Even these things, these agreements may be that piece you pick up today, may be about your attitude towards yourself on certain things, and realizing you really are more disciplined and organized than you admit to others. You don't have to get it right, just get it going. We said this about marketing, it's equally important here. You're not going to get the schedule right the first time, almost guaranteed, but you get it going. And then you have no idea what your best schedule will be until you've worked with it and adjusted it and amended it and tweaked it and changed it. You can't get it right until you get it going. So you don't have to get it right, but you do have to get it going. Forgive yourself, everything, always. If you have a habit of beating up on yourself, stop that. It slows down your learning. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to screw things up. You're going to disappoint yourself. You're going to make commitments you're not going to keep. All of that's going to happen, and that's normal. It'll happen to every single one of you unless you are truly exceptional. And I know all of you. Some of you could be. Forgive yourself everything always. And finally, to repeat an earlier thought, your best schedule, failure is certain. Best schedule failure is certain if you're not aware of your goals and your standing. That may be the nugget to take, the piece to take out of today. Start opening your charts every day and looking at them. You cannot have a successful schedule without it. Guaranteed. If you want to send me thoughts or questions, I'm going to ask you to do that a lot on this topic. And I don't see too many people leaving, so I'm going to keep going. Maybe another 5 or even a little bit longer. So we're calling this best schedule for working weekdays. So first of all, what's a working weekday? We're going to answer that question. Not today. This is going to take days, if not weeks. What are the tasks and responsibilities that need to be scheduled? You start thinking about that. What are the tasks and responsibilities, personal and business? What are the tasks and responsibilities that need to be scheduled? We're going to answer that question. How do we create efficiencies in your schedule? What can be done in the same place? So if you're in a place, your office, wherever you are, you can have scheduled to do all the things you can do in that place at that time. What are things you want on your schedule every day or every working weekday? What are the things that don't need to be done every day, but they're going to be done once or twice or 3 times or 4 times weekly, 1 or more times? What days will be best to do those? And what tasks are going to be done monthly? What is it you want to make sure you do every month that you'll do on the first of the month or by the 10th of the month, whatever? So what tasks organize in that way? And finally, what are morning tasks? What are afternoon tasks? What are evening tasks? Now, granted, you could have appointments, you could have a listing appointment in the morning, but it's more likely you're going to have it in the afternoon or the evening. You could plan in the afternoon, but most afternoons you're going to be out and about. It's going to be hard to stop and plan. Okay, so now you can see already, you're saying, Rich, I just want a schedule I can follow. That's not how this works. That's sort of like saying, I want a real estate career. Just give me a real estate career. Just tell me what to do. I'll do it. And I can be successful at it. young woman's talking about coaching. She's 20 years old. And she said, I know I'm going to be good. I know I'm going to be good at this. I know I'm going to be good at this. But man, it's when we start talking about details, it's all like it's excitement and enthusiasm at the moment. And I'm staying with her excitement and enthusiasm, but I'm not even going to start coaching her until she can think more clearly and stop just going into action on everything and start to understand the point is this is a big topic and answering these questions is what we're going to be doing. That's it. I think right there, those are all the things that we are going to answer as we go along. Starting on Monday, we'll start answering these questions. I have a slide already prepared for the best for, what is a working weekday, okay? And we'll talk about that. And we'll answer these questions. We're not just going to review the slide. So if you look at this, okay, you need to make some decisions here. Are you going to work Monday through Friday? Are you going to work holidays? Do you want to take any holidays off? Do you want to schedule? Do you want to keep your schedule on the weekend? Leave your formal schedule, your weekday schedule off on the weekend so you can have more freedom. Do you want to limit your work on the weekend? These are all personal decisions for you. Do you want to schedule time off? Even if you've never done that before, daily, weekly, monthly, annually. Do you want to? Will you need to? It's best to schedule your personal things, necessities, fun, family. So I'm going to have you answer all those questions for yourself as we go along.
I expect that you enjoyed the video and got value from it. The agents that coach with me increase their income on average by 75% per year, year after year. And that means many of them are earning an absolutely exceptional income. So if you're interested to have a conversation to coach with me, just click on the link below. I'd look forward to speaking with you.